Herzlich willkommen. Yes, welcome. Today a new video. We're going to discuss Bitcoin market review. We're going to discuss Ethereum, Cardano, Stellar Lumens, and everything is fine. Yesterday was a pretty bad day, as we've seen. We've witnessed a pretty substantial drop. However, I'm seeing people who flip bias quite heavily right now. And I don't know why you want to do that. For me, the trend is still up. And for me, if the trend remains up, I'm not going to switch bias and I'm just going to buy the dip. I mean, today we have seen some pretty impressive bounces on altcoins already. We've seen Stellar Lumens, XLM starting to wake up. We've seen Cardano bouncing heavily. We've seen some other altcoins like Ontology doing really well. Link is actually doing okay. So I don't know why people are so bearish right now. It's just giving you an opportunity to step in. Yes, I agree. The chart doesn't look too great right now. But as you can see in the history of the chart, I will just get a clean one. That's not a clean one. I had the wrong one. Bybit. Is it having... Yeah, let's delete that for a little bit. Let's just delete all. We can see that we have witnessed a similar structure over here as well. We've seen it here as well. Rejection and sideways movements. For me, what happened is that we took the high, took the liquidity there. We wanted to get that and we dropped down. However, what we can see as well is higher lows all over the place. Yes, this was the halving wiki, but the candle close was fine. Higher low. Preferably you would want to see it hold above like 9k over here. So we could witness another drop towards the 9193k zone. But overall I'm expecting that we're just continuing to grind. Unless we're going to get a clear rising wedge structure in which we reject 9.7, drop 8.8, reject 9.3 and then we get continuation to downwards momentum. But overall it's not looking too bad. Yes, we are having... it's likely that we're going to see rejection at like 9.7 to 9.9, which is a pretty substantial resistance zone. It seems likely that we're going to rally towards the resistance zone, get some more downwards momentum, test the support once again, create some divergence on the lower time frames, and then we could continue moving. If we drop, reject, then the likelihood of continuation is there. But at the moment I'm not seeing it. I'm fine. This is still my main scenario. I'm fine with trading altcoins. So yeah, with the structure is still that we are moving upwards. We have witnessed a substantial crash like this as well previously. Over here we have witnessed it. Over here we have witnessed a substantial crash over here as well. And after that it just continued to grind. So I really want to see it drop below this zone over here to get that bearish view like everyone has. If we get it, yes, then I'm shorting bearish retest and I'm expecting some downwards and further continuation. Overall, the TA on altcoins are looking really well. Some are not an entry right now, I have to agree, but the majority is pretty okay. Total market cap, same view, just higher lows. Preferably I'd want to see it hold above 265 to 267. If we do, we can just continue grinding. This is the range resistance I'm watching, which we take the high above February high. If we lose this trend and drop below the gray zone around the 100 day and 200 day MA is my crucial area to hold below that, and we are really bad. But as long as we remain above, we are in bull territory. Total 2, same view, actually looking way better. Which means that I'm still heavily interested in altcoins. Has to hold this zone. If it does, we're going to continue grinding, which makes the continuation of the rally 37%. If we take the February high and do a Cardano move, the next wave can actually be 63% towards the next resistance area, in which we might flip the 2018 level for support and might even rally towards 150 billion. So overall, I still believe that the halving hype is over, which was the trigger for altcoins to start releasing their stuff, as lately we've seen many projects providing content and providing roadmap releases, staking, project upgrades, everything in there, which makes me believe that the momentum is switching towards altcoins in which they continue to grind. And that does not mean you should go all in on coins that are moving already. And I understand if you get that FOMO, if you get the emotion in play, just don't. In the end, it's about your own portfolio, and no, the market does not give a fuck about your own portfolio, but you do, and you have to live from it. So you have to make a plan and a strategy to trade on. If you want to buy Cardano now, for instance, that's not a strategy. That's pure gambling. Using leverage is also pure gambling. Cardano, we can watch it here. We see continuation to the upside, trying to break through the next resistance level, not really getting through it yet. Seems to be a little bit overextended move. Levels that I'm watching for potential longs are the zones here, 6.5 cents and 5.5 cents. I'm probably getting roasted by saying these targets, as people who are in are mainly quite direct and attached to the token. If we continue to grind and we hold above here or we hold here, I suspect that we're going to see a rally towards the next level around 10 cents. Losing the zone here, and 6.5 might be a low. Otherwise, I'm looking at 5.5. No clear short entries at all for me, based on the daily. We're just grinding to the upside, and we're trying to break through. I prefer to just buy the dip in upwards markets. Buying the dip does not mean you have to automatically go all in on every dip. You always have to go through the levels that are in the chart. But for now, this is not an entry for me. If we continue to close like this, the daily, and maybe have a slight corrective day tomorrow in which we go sideways and flip this zone for support, next wave is towards 10 cents. And then we might be looking for some shorts and bearish divergence in which the next retrace. Like, the point is that we are finally making a higher low, higher high, sorry. What you really want to see after is a higher low here, which should be the case later this quarter. That high low you want to buy, but like if you get bearish divergence here at 10 cents, you can use this as a short opportunity. Over here, there's no long entry right now, unless we get to hold here, then we get scalp long. If we drop below, I'm going to look for the area around here, which is 6.5 cents, 6 cents. For now, I'm just not touching it. ADA BTC, simple game plan, same game plan, going into the next resistance zone, as you can see. Yes, I've targeted some higher levels, but that's mainly due to a potential retrace and then the next rally. There's always a next rally. You can see it as here as well. Continuation to the upside, consolidation, one more push, and then we drop down. Levels are there. Right now I'm not seeing an entry. Looking quite good. Expecting to see a similar move from our boy Stellar Lumen, as we have seen that we are holding the MAs over here and started to break out of the range high, in which Stellar is doing the exact same thing. We hold the 100 MA, 200 MA, flipped it for support. We are attacking the range resistance, which we have been testing for 3 or 4 times. Break out of the range and flipping it, and the next target is 1250 and 1500 sats. Which is identical, this chart is identical to Silica and Cardano before the move. So I'm heavily interested in Stellar Lumen, as you know. Then finally we're going to Ethereum. Ethereum is rejecting from the level we pointed in the videos. Preferably entry is around 250 to 220. Doubt we'll get it. I assume we might be holding above 229 to 226. After this wick down, if we consolidate a little bit sideways here and touch the resistance a few more times, I'm assuming we're going to continue waiting for the dip. If I don't get it, I might be playing the breakout play with less sizing. But it's a good signal for the overall market. As you can see, volume increase above the 100-day, 200-day MA. But it's a good signal for other altcoins to follow. And as you know, I'm heavily into IEOs at this moment, as I like them the most. So a short update today. Tomorrow another update. On Friday 2 videos. Saturday Major Saturday. Sunday Altcoin Sunday. And Monday a live stream. If you like this video, please like this. Please like beneath. Reply. Subscribe. Much more content coming up. I'm just getting started. So stay tuned.